You guys know that I'm a massive fan of strategy games, and this all started at a very early age when I first discovered games such as Warcraft, Rome Total War, Age of Empires, and many others. Well, with time, these games evolved also, and newer versions with better graphics and better replayability, more adapted to the various systems that we use, have come out. One of these games is Age of Empires Mobile, which is about to come out, and I've got the opportunity today to present to you what Age of Empires Mobile is all about. Obviously, computer games have transitioned towards the device that almost everybody nowadays uses, the mobile phone or tablet, and Age of Empires Mobile is making the same transition, with the mobile version being the natural process that most games are making in today's age. But don't let that fool you, as Age of Empires Mobile is one of the most well fleshed out and impressive games you can get your hands on, and the best part is that you have the versatility of now playing it anywhere you might be. Older players may already be familiar with the Age of Empires franchise, as it has been a popular classic strategy game for over 20 years. Age of Empires Mobile, on the other hand, is a brand new attempt within the series, specifically designed to cater to the gaming habits and enjoyment of mobile users, whilst retaining the original features to the greatest extent possible. Age of Empires Mobile introduces new attempts and optimizations tailored for the mobile platform. I have to say that also the graphics in Age of Empires Mobile are some of the best I've seen in the series, and all this without losing the core feature that the series has brought is truly remarkable. Make sure to use my link in the description below to follow up on the development of the game and to pre-register on the App Store and Google Play Store, and while you're at it, also follow Age of Empires Mobile's social accounts to keep up to date. So let's dig into the game, showcase all it has to offer, starting with the civilizations. You have a wide array of civilizations to choose from, such as the mighty Byzantines that are likely a fan favorite on this channel, plus to add it up, the Romans are also their own civilization to illustrate the difference between the East and the West, and you can also play the French civilization, and for those of you that want something a little bit more exotic, you can choose the Chinese civilization. Every civilization in Age of Empires Mobile features unique characteristics. They got their own architecture and art style that goes alongside it. They have technological advancements that can set them apart from their competition and just feel completely different when played compared to their counterparts. Every civilization also has its own unique combat units, gaining different advantages in various war situations. There's also a multitude of commanders, from the likes of Caesar and all the way to, say, Cleopatra, to bring it full circle. Now, I know what you're thinking, is Cleopatra really that beautiful in Age of Empires Mobile? Well, that's the way that Julius sees her. Get it? Okay, fine, I'll stop with the dad jokes. Continue by telling you that each leader does indeed have a very delightful appearance, and every leader has their own unique look to set them apart from one another and to ensure that you definitely know who you're playing as. Some of my favorite parts about Age of Empires Mobile is that aside from the micro level operations, what you do on a macro level matters immensely. What do I mean by this? Well, for example, how you use your resources to make them more cost effective, and how you engage in diplomacy from a global perspective is one of the most important things in the game. You could say that knowing how to bluff your way out of a situation is as important as having the soldiers to back you up if that bluff fails. You will have to manage resources, build your civilization up from the ground, and expand territories with the cunning use of that human brain you totally have, because we all know you're human and not an alien from planet Morkbok watching this video to learn how to take over the world, right? Expanding your territory is a vital part of the game, and combat as such is integral in doing said expansion, which is why the combat system is on par with the known Age of Empires titles that have already come out and that are loved by many of you. Over the past couple of decades, Microsoft's Age of Empires series has stood tall as a heavyweight in the realm of real-time strategy games, and for many it's the undisputed champion of the strategy game universe. Taking a closer look at the recent offering, Age of Empires Mobile, it's clear that it's not straying far from the formula that made its predecessor beloved by fans. The artistic flair, especially reminiscent of the style seen in Age of Empires 4, is still very much present. The visuals are a treat, and there's a cohesive historical and civilization theme that ties everything together. Nostalgia is in the air like the villagers, with those familiar real-time strategy elements making a comeback, such as siege units and siege battles, along with the inclusion of beloved heroes from different countries. games. The game encourages you to grow your civilization, gather resources, advance in technology, train formidable armies, and then embark on a quest for world domination. As we delve into the developer's video, it's evident that Age of Empires Mobile is not just a carbon copy of its predecessors, it's adapting to the mobile game landscape. An example of this adaptation is the simplification of large world exploration and map control, making it a one-finger affair for players. The video showcases several other user-friendly tweaks catering to the mobile gaming community. On top of that, Age of Empires Mobile introduces massive siege battles and epic battlegrounds where thousands of players can engage in simultaneous action on the same screen. There's a heightened emphasis on pre-war strategy, enabling players to strategically align heroes, upgrade their skills, and forge more potent armies, promising a dynamic and engaging experience. Yet, Age of Empires Mobile isn't merely a multiplayer spectacle, it's got a rich single-player offering too. Players can embark on a solo journey, constructing and expanding their empire, navigating diverse dungeons, and freely exploring an expansive world map for resources. From PvE encounters to intense one-on-one PvP battles, it's a versatile gaming package that caters to both collaborative multiplayer enthusiasts and those who prefer solo conquests, seamlessly blending the classic strategy vibes with contemporary twists. In essence, Age of Empires Mobile appears to be a thoughtful amalgamation of the time-tested elements that fans adore, coupled with adaptations to suit the evolving taste of the mobile game industry. As we eagerly await the official launch, it seems the developers are on a mission to deliver a gaming experience that not only pays homage to the franchise's roots, but also sets the stage for a new era of strategic conquest. Watching the developer's video, you can tell that the team behind Age of Empires Mobile really digs the series. Robin, the producer, spills the beans about how he was hooked on Age of Empires 2 in high school, playing the map 6 or 7 times even. The guy's smile is as real as it gets, and if you're into strategy games, you get where he's coming from.
我自己在高中的时候常常玩 Age of Empires 2到废寝忘食，一张地图能重复的玩6、7遍也不觉得。
What's even more exciting is that Age of Empires Mobile is being developed in collaboration between Timmy's Studio Group and World's Edge. As you may know, the latter is the developer of the Age of Empires franchise. Age of Empires Mobile is a blend of the classic Age of Empires vibe with some fresh twists. They're giving a nod to the old school Age of Empires stuff like villagers, trebuchets, and all the resource gathering, fishing, hunting, berry picking, farming, goldstone mining we know and love. The developers are shouting their love for Age of Empires loud and clear, keeping the basics of assigned villagers to do stuff like hunting sheep or chopping down trees. But they're also tossing in new gameplay styles to keep things interesting, like the exciting sieges where you get to break gates, brawl in the streets, and smash buildings. It's like the classic Age of Empires buzz. These devs are going all out, not just with the gameplay but also with the art. They cooked up different architectural styles for each civilization, and it doesn't stop there. Every set of city building styles has its own animations. Talk about going the extra mile. Take the building evolution thing for example. Each building transforms into something fresh, matching the civilization style. The heroes and commanders are getting some special treatment too. Each one has animation that are meticulously designed and researched, like Joan of Arc rocking medieval French vibes in her moves. And get this, the map where you play is huge and it's got all kinds of different areas. There's rivers, snowy mountains, deserts, and jungles. Siegers are gonna be a big one, with the ability to target archer towers, breaching gates, and capturing central edifices. You can do massive Grand Alliance battles with thousands of players in real-time combat. You can command up to 5 troops and freely maneuver them across vast map and intense battlegrounds. There's over 40 epic heroes you can choose from, not just Caesar and Cleopatra, which kind of allures maybe to what other civilizations will be seeing. You can combine the unique ability of different heroes to create your own powerful and unique force, maybe even give them a really cheesy name. The cool bit is that the hero CGs and the gameplay trailer are also real in-game animations and not just engine animations for promotional purpose. This game will absolutely blow your mind, and I hope you're as hyped as I am for it. Big thanks to Age of Empires Mobile for letting me showcase their game, and don't forget to use my links below to pre-register for the game, as well as follow their social media to stay updated until the big release. Thank you all for watching, and until the next time, be safe.